Can you address this real quick? As someone who is a sub and has gifted, letting you know I've canceled my sub, seeing the ignorant comments putting down the Iranian man did it for me. A close friend of mine's parents escaped Iran for Italy and have told me how bad the regime is. It's not American propaganda. Very disappointed. Do better.
You aren't going to hear an apology out of me for that. No way, no way, no way in hell, no way in hell, no way in hell. You aren't going to hear an apology out of me for that. No way, no way. Titty test failed, pretty test failed. The woker strikes again, strikes again, strikes again. The woker strikes again, strikes again. Honestly, I think this is everyone's entitled to their own opinion. When I see people talking specifically about like if he wants to be critical of the Iranian regime, that's great, that's fine, especially if you have experience, right? But using another country to essentially say America great, America awesome, that's where I have the problem with. In some ways it's more critical of the discover and read net when they are essentially using this as an opportunity, cause we are already bombarded with a lot of xenophobic shit in our media. You aren't going to hear an apology out of me for that. No way, no way, no way in hell, no way in hell, no way in hell. You aren't going to hear an apology out of me for that. No way, no way. Purity test failed, purity test failed. The woker strikes again, strikes again, strikes again. Watching The Big Bang Theory, every fucking episode of this show. That is an American-made show for like the most normie people in America. They say something about how India is a shithole. They say it in their own cute, funny way, but that shit sucks. So when I see it in media, perfect example, the 90-day episode where this Iranian man who could have a lot of valid opinions on Iran, but to use Iran as like a counterpoint when discussing America is like not a good comparison. Anyway, I'm interested in hearing I just feel like if someone is going to be that like I know without to with or uncritical even with that sort of shit, this might not be the place for you. You aren't going to hear an apology out of me for that. No way, no way, no way in hell, no way in hell. You aren't going to hear an apology out of me for that. No way, no way. You only test fail. The woker strikes again, strikes again, strikes again, strikes again, strikes again, strikes again. Yeah, this is one of those things where it's really tough because it seems like it's like a lot of the weird, almost like coming together of like I think the most woke people on the internet. I'm not gonna say horseshoe theory or whatever, I don't believe in that at all, but I think like it could be beneficial for people who are strictly bad intentions online, like where it seems to correspond, like the clip of us being, to be honest, very reasonable and very fair. Take the fact that will go on live stream fails. I thought live stream fails was a place where they show like fail on me type clips. Look at this person getting their balls kicked on stream or something, but it's like insanely political and also very reactionary. Live stream fails is owned by a Destiny superfan. Dude, that shit sucks.